Hey everybody, for this video today, I am going to be talking about my OCs so then everyone can stay on the same page about their lore and really get to know them better, get to know the plot better, because I'm making these videos and some people might not understand the whole plot, and I haven't really explained it that much yet, only on posts, and really, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, relax, and listen to me trying to explain my OC lore. And also another thing to mention is, it's very similar to the shows I watch, like the Owl House and Arcane, and like it has aliens in it, so that might be a hook for people. I don't know if you like aliens and maybe you like my LCs. I'm still figuring out the plot really, but I'm just gonna go into it. Yeah. Okay, let me go see if I can figure out how to explain this. I mean, it's a pretty easy plot to explain. Kind of. Just I hope you guys understand all this stuff. But basically, Derek, my OC Derek, is the main character, and he, at the start of the show, he gets an illness of some sort, maybe like a cancer thing, because no one knows the cure to cancer yet, except you had to go through a bunch of stuff with cancer. And basically, that illness, maybe it's cancer, maybe it's a made-up illness I'll make, I don't know. Derek, it'll be cured from Derek, but not in the way you're expecting, okay? Like I said earlier, there are aliens in my story, and Derek gets kidnapped by an alien. I bet you guys are gonna be like, wow, this took a dark turn. Yes, it has, and I understand if you would say that. That's pretty funny that I just brought that up. I'm just gonna be like, oh, Derek gets an illness. Yeah, that's serious. Oh, and then he gets kidnapped. What? Sorry, this kind of funny to me. Anyway, so he gets kidnapped by an alien. I already am thinking about the first episode in my head, if I already had one. And the alien's name is Rowan, and Rowan, kidnaps him and takes him, his boyfriend, and a few other people to a lab with chairs, and they're all sitting by each other, and they're, stuck, and they can't get out, but, basically, let's just say there's another flashback thing where I don't even know what to say. Sorry guys, this isn't a scripted video. Like I said in another video, did I say that in another video? Man, I don't remember, but I really had to start making scripts. But basically, I have too many flashbacks, of my OCs that would happen, but basically, the government decides to blow up an alien planet with Rowan's friend. I say quote-unquote friend, because they were more likely to be lovers, but they never really admitted it to each other, so Rowan's quote-unquote friend died because of that. So Rowan's pretty angry at the government. Oh, and also Rowan's a they them, so I sometimes accidentally call them a he on accident. I feel bad for it, but it's on total accident. I don't mean it, because Rowan is usually a male name, so I had to really remember to call them they, them. So, yeah, anyway. But, so Rowan's they're pretty mad at the government. And they want Derek to turn into an alien because their old quote-unquote friend looks like Derek. Crazy, right? Like, you guys, I can't, I want, like, that'd be so, I bet you guys would be, like, totally shocked. Be like, what the actual is going on? Yeah, I don't want to swear in this video, so, don't mind me. But, yeah, so, I bet you guys would be, like, really surprised with the whole story a little bit. It's not the most shocking story ever. It doesn't have, like twists or anything, but, so they inject their blood into Derek's blood, and Derek slowly becomes an alien. Smiley face. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. 'Cause sometimes when I try to storytell, I don't do that, but it could not make sense to you guys, and I legit understand. It's a little confusing, right? You guys can admit that in the comments. It's okay. It's not like a simple story. I mean, it kind of is a little bit. It kind of makes sense, I guess, but Derek slowly becomes an alien. Boom. And yeah, I don't have any scientific, excuse my language, I don't have any scientific explanations to why that happens, because I'm not a very sciencey person. I'm just gonna be like, oh boom, Derek is slowly getting blue skin, cause some of the aliens are like light blue, and he grows elf ears, and yeah, you guys, I think I have posted him as an alien before. I was also trying to explain my OCs in another video, but I deleted that one. My friend said it was a good video though, but I decided to delete it because, like, I don't feel like many people are watching it or anything, and I also might have missed some stuff about my OCs and gotten some things wrong. Anyway, what else did I say? So that's basically the plot of my OCs. And I'm gonna have to go on to the characters. Hooray, because that's more exciting. That's more exciting to know more about the characters, like to know each of the characters. Some characters I am working on though, and I don't totally know everything about them, so I might make like a part 2 or a redo, or I may delete this video in the future because I could get things wrong again, and I don't want that to happen, but I'm gonna try my best on this one.
In the music and rock your body,
come on, rock that body. Alrighty then, let me go try to introduce the characters the best I possibly can. Well, I already introduced Derek. Let's see here. I already introduced Derek and Rowan. I don't really have anything much else to say about them, except Derek is a drummer, and, well, that's a job he does. And I don't have anything else about them. I am so sorry, because, like, when I was talking about the plot, that was 8 minutes, and sorry, I don't want you guys to be listening to this long of a video, because I often don't make long videos. I mean, I have, because it lasted, like, under 10 minutes, but over 5 minutes, I think. But yeah, so they're kind of long, and if you want to go put this on watch later and go continue to watch this another time, split it up like that is really smart. I should rather instead split this video up into different parts because I already talked a lot. So, but anyway, I'm just gonna go. You know what? That is pretty smart. Okay, so I'm just gonna go talk about each of my OCs. Well, not all of them, but like mostly some of them. And then I might make like a part 2 of this video, and maybe I could talk about it more. Try to not explain it, but try to get into it more. Into more the lore, because that'll be really interesting. And I don't know what else I would get into, though. I'd probably talk about when I could start my OCs. I'll go talk about that, I guess, in another video. Anyway, I had to go talk about my OCs and about what I'm supposed to be doing. So, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go explain the more important characters for now. But in the next one I could explain the other characters. But anyway. There's Mark, and he used to work for the government. But so that's why Rowan is kind of like after him though, specifically as well. And yeah, Rowan, they just decide to have a random group of people who kind of all know each other a little bit, and I don't even know why Rowan would need that. Anyway, so Rowan would need all of them, and Rowan wants to make Mark pay for what he did to work with the government or whatever, to blow up the alien planet. Okay, I'm going too slow. And then yeah, so Mark used to work for the government. He is like a detective, I think. I know that probably doesn't really work with the government that much, but I don't really care. Let's just say Mark helped a little bit with that part. That's all I'm gonna probably say, is that Mark probably helped him a little bit. I don't know how or anything. Anyway, so, and then another thing is, there's another character, Charlie. She's the one with, I did have her in the video, though, like, once. She's the one with brown and blonde hair, just like me. So, I don't really have much about her, so I'm not really gonna say much about her, unless I talk about her in the next video, and if I ever get to figure out her lore. But anyway, so they broke up in high school because I forgot to mention, Mark's mom is a bitch. I'm gonna go spell it out for you. And basically, she's not a great person. So she's like Odalia from the Owl House, basically. But don't worry. Later in the series, Mark will get out of her control, and be with Charlie, so they'll get back together again because he's like fighting against his mom. And don't worry, some of my OCs aren't based off my personal life like this. Like, I don't know, I don't have a crazy mother or anything. Like, yeah, I don't know, I just got inspiration from like other characters. Like, you know, Owl House, Amity has Odalia, and she's not a great mom, so, but some of the characters are a little bit based off me, but not really Mark that much. He goes through a redemption arc, so that's pretty cool. So my characters will as well. There's also Derek's boyfriend. I mean, he doesn't go through a redemption arc. Okay, maybe a little bit, but, let me think. Yeah, he's Derek's boyfriend, and also I'm gonna make him autistic, just like me. So, yeah. Anyway, so he's kind of a little bit important, because Derek's the main character, so I'll make him a little bit important. You know what, that's really it. I don't want to be talking for too long. I'll definitely make a part 2 if this video is well. If it doesn't go well in, like, analytics and stuff, I might delete this one. Anyway, have a good day or night. Yay.